long do you think is reasonable for a mentally ill person to be shackled to a hospital bed? Because the NYPD thinks it should be as long as their officers want. I saw this article in the Times a couple months ago about this guy that was shackled to a bed for 26 days, even after doctors requested the shackles be removed. The police denied it. And I was like, oh, this surely is an isolated incident. Thing is, it's happening almost every single day. It's the policy of the NYPD. You may think this is an odd policy when Mayor Mamdani campaigned on implementing more humane mental health policies. At the beginning of the administration, there were indications they might be trying to do better because Mamdani appointed Steve Banks, a lawyer with 30 years experience at the Legal Aid Society, to be corporate counsel. Legal experience and background like that would make you think that he would want to stop this policy, but he's continuing to defend this practice. These people are being brought into mental health hospitals before they're even formally charged with a crime. It's the law in New York that once you're detained, you're supposed to be arraigned within 24 hours. But the second these folks go into the hospital system, there are systemic delays that prevent them from being charged and arraigned in court. They don't know what charges are against them. They don't have an attorney. There's no one advocating for them. Even when doctors request that those shackles be removed, the police officers are denying that request. A friend of mine in high school had a mental health episode and was shackled to a hospital bed for multiple days. They were traumatized by that experience. These people are sick and in need of treatment, not barbaric restraints. One of the things the NYPD says in this article is that they're restraining people for safety purposes. However, these people are being treated in mental health facilities where the doctors and staff are accustomed to treating people that are potentially violent. And while restraints might be an option, they're an extreme option. There are so many other things that these trained medical professionals can do to de-escalate the situation. And this can happen to anybody, just like it happened to my friend in high school. It could happen to you or somebody you love. It's unconscionable and it shouldn't be allowed.